doing a lot of fun things.
Yes.
And in AA, they tell us you will be returned to a life you once knew. And my life was in high school. I really was happy then. I played the flute, I did artwork, and I read, and I wrote poetry. And I'm starting to do that now, and I'm relaxing.
You started poetry? Then
Again, yeah. The first poem was Sanskaras that I wrote for you.
I saw on the Facebook.
Yes, yeah. And I'm going to write, my next poem will be on prana. And I'm going to keep it on my website. Thank you so much for allowing me to write about your teachings.
Yes.
It's so thrilling for me, and it is meditative. It is very meditative.
Yes.
I'm doing well.
Because see, poetry, writing, anything creative, you're getting connected with higher source, because you are not repeating somebody wrote, it's coming from you.
Yeah.
You know, that it gives you joy. So Randy wrote the Handbook to Happiness, and then another one he wrote. See, I don't have that. But then
you know what? I should bring you one.
Yeah, so he wrote another book, but creative writing. See, it gives you joy because you are sharing, which is within you. So you find joy in sharing.
One thing that I wanted to tell you is my sister is very, very ill. She's 86, and she's scared. She's scared to die, and I used to have a tremendous fear of dying, and you've helped me a lot with that.
Yes.
But I can't give my peace to her, and
Yes.
I feel a little sad.
Yes, yes. So, come on in, Chief. So, this is the thing. We cannot give to anyone unless they deserve it. If they don't deserve it, they don't get it. Okay. So we actually should not expect to do anything for anyone with ego. You know, we want to help someone, it comes out of ego. So we can only remain instrument. Greatest masters, Christ, Buddha, Krishna, Muhammad, they cannot do anything for those who are not ready. A rescue pilot comes during the flooding or in the storm. He only can rescue those who are ready to be rescued. They are on the rooftop, they can rescue. Otherwise, they would risk their life. My simplest example is just like all the time, like we have somebody who moved in here, she always fights with everyone, so much bitter and this and that, and just the whole story. But she was complaining and all this, so I said, oh, listen to you. So she finally agreed to come to meditation room, and I said, just do a little breathing relaxation before you spit out. I don't want any of that. And then she started talking, somebody who is talking, all the history, same thing over and over again. Can you just give me time to say something in 1 minute? I never got a chance to say anything. She was stressed out, so in the beginning, when she moved in, I gave this book for free. So that's just breathing, relaxation, everything. I invited her to class, she never came. And then when we came privately to talk, all she was doing is complaining. You did this wrong, and you did this wrong, and you did this wrong, and Larry did this wrong, and just all the things. I said, give me time, I'm not finished yet, It's just a problem. So I said, okay, listen or not, I have to say one thing in just 1 minute. If you're not happy here, you can leave. If you want to stay here, tell me what I can do for you so you can be happy. I can drop the rent, I can do this, I can do that. But people are disturbed, you cannot do anything for them. They don't want it, you cannot give. So if I feel frustrated, like somebody is here, I cannot do anything. Look at Gandhi. He could not help his own son. His own son resented. If you see the movie, Gandhi, My Father, that is the movie, I think in English. You can see Gandhi, My Father. His oldest son resented Gandhi because he was involved in public services, and so he resented Gandhi to get to Gandhi and his mother. He became Christian, you know, so just to offend, like that. And then did not do enough, he became Muslim. That which is, and then finally he died drunk, you know, all these things. He borrowed money from friends of Gandhi because they served, but Gandhi did not want any personal favor. He borrowed money and drunk and all this. My point is, Gandhi himself could not do anything for his son. Christ cannot do anything for those who are not ready. Okay. So the message is, we should not worry about what we cannot do. We can only be instrumental to help those who are ready. Yeah. And this way, we become free from burden. You know? Yeah. And then, like, truth comes out, no matter how people resent. She yelled at me, shouted at me, all, and I kept cool. And then she says, what? Yoga is supposed to make you calm and relax, and you are so hyper, you are stressed out and all this thing. So that is a good point. See, yoga is not becoming like a jellyfish, you know. You just don't get pushed around, just become calm. That is not yoga. Yoga is, you have calmness inside, but you are active outside. That's yoga. So somebody just does this, and I said, say, finish. What you want to say it. So you become aggressive, you take charge of yourself without disturbing this. But they think yoga is be calm, so like you be pushed around. So this is also a wrong concept, that we have to be like jellyfish because we are kind. If somebody slaps you on one cheek, Christ said hold other cheek, and that's advice is for people who have evolved up to a certain point. For average person's advice is, if somebody hits you, hit back. Be strong, and then you are strong enough that you don't have to convince anyone, then hold the other cheek. For example, grandchildren are here. If grandchild would hit me, I will gladly hold the other cheek. See, this is out of compassion, because grandchild hits, I can hit back. That is not the thing. But on the other hand,